Hey strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So today, what I'm going to be going over with you guys is the new Bite Beauty Changemaker Complexion system, as well as their new lip crayons. So I did get this for free from Influenster for reviewing purposes. This is not a paid video. I'm not getting paid to review the products. All I have to do is just review them, but I did get these again for complimentary testing purposes. So I do want to go over the products first that I will be reviewing, and then I'll also tell you the price of each item. So just a little bit about each thing. So the first item I got, the Changemaker Skin Optimizing Primer. The primer is $38, which I was kind of shocked when I saw the prices for some of these items. This is supposed to be vegan, cruelty-free, so that's always good that you know you're paying for a product that's not harming like animals or the environment, I think. So it says this is for normal to dry skin, which is definitely me right now. I have moisturized and kind of prepped my skin a little bit, but nothing is on my face other than just some moisturizer and eye cream. The second thing that I got, which is $39.50, is the Supercharged Micellar Foundation in shade L40. I did do like a little swatch of it on my hand when I first opened the box just to make sure that it was the correct shade. It may look a little dark, but when I swatched it on my hand, it looked okay. So I think that I can get away with using this color. When I got the survey from Influenster, you were supposed to choose like the shades that closest match to you. So I did pick this one, so I'm not upset that it might not be the right shade. That's on me. But again, I'm not gonna not try it and review it. So the second to last item that I got was the Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. So this did come with a mirror, and it came with this. It also came with a Tati Blendiful. I'm just kidding. No shade, no hate. So that's something else that we're going to be trying. And the powder is $36. So if you bought all of these items separately, it would be $113.50. But if you do go on their website, they're selling these in a package where you can obviously choose the colors of these two. This is in light 1, and it's $98.50. So if you just want the foundation, it's going to be $39.50. But again, if you wanted these 3 products, you can spend $98.50, and then you save $15 on these 3 items. The last item that I did get is the Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon, and this is in the color, oh, you know what? It says on the bottom, it's Nonino. So it's like domino, but not a domino. So let's just dig right into it. We're gonna start obviously with the primer, and I'm gonna see if there's any instructions on it. So the primer that changes everything. Neutralize your skin, love your foundation results. Smooth evenly over face. For best results, use with the foundation and pressed powder. Obviously, that's kind of like what all brands say. So we're gonna open it up. I haven't opened this yet. I haven't seen it. So it kind of looks more of like a cream. I feel like a lot of primers are not this consistency. This kind of just looks like moisturizer. I feel like I put on a little too much, but I can always smooth it down to my neck. It doesn't smell like anything, which is really nice. And I think we're good. So that is what the skin looks like with the primer on. Again, it feels very hydrating, so it is for normal to dry skin. So I guess there is some sort of moisturizer in there as well. Depending on how it performs, I'm gonna be interested to see if the price is worth the payoff, because again, this primer is $38. The primer that I currently use is like $12 at the drugstore. So it is kind of moving up to that next tier, but I just feel like primers aren't this expensive. If you know, leave a comment down below if I'm just like losing my mind, but that's okay. The next item that we're going to be digging into is the foundation. So just so you guys know, the foundation that I normally use is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Wear. I actually found this foundation through Tati Westbrook's channel, and it's like $13, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I have tried a lot of different foundations, from samples I've gotten in Birchbox to going to the mall and trying different foundation samples. And honestly, this is one of my favorite foundations I've ever tried. I don't wear a lot of makeup every day. I usually just do it for going out with friends or family events or things like that. But every time I've used this, I've been so happy. So I kind of want to see how it compares to the Bite Beauty, because again, this is $12 and you get 1 fluid ounce, and the Bite Beauty foundation is also 1 fluid ounce, but it's 3 times the cost, essentially. It's $40. So now we're moving on to the foundation. It does say the skin-like finish you crave, the clean formula you deserve, medium coverage. So that's good to know. It's not full coverage, it's not light coverage, it's something in the middle, which I think that that's what I would normally go towards. I don't really like a full coverage. I do have nice skin. I don't break out too much. So again, I don't really need a full coverage, but if you do need something that's full coverage, this may or may not be what you're looking for. I do, prefer a light to medium coverage. So it says for best results, use with the primer and pressed powder, keep at room temperature. It doesn't say how to apply it. It doesn't say use a brush. It doesn't say use a sponge. Lately, I've been using a brush to apply my foundation. I've kind of been shying away from the makeup sponge, but I'm curious to see how it applies with both. So I may do half my face with a sponge, half my face with the brush, see how it compares, and then try to even it out. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to apply some to my palette. If you saw my Secret Santa opening, which I will link in the upper right-hand corner, you will see that I got this in my Secret Santa. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt some of that on there. This is how it looks when it comes out. Don't come for me in the comments about my makeup application. I'm not a pro. So that is half the face with it on. This is the side that has it. This is the side that doesn't. The next thing I'm going to do is apply it with a brush on the other side. So we can see I'm using the Jeffree Star, I think this is JS1 brush from Morphe. The sponge that I used was also the Jeffree Star sponge from Morphe as well. So we're just gonna get this into the brush. I may need to put more onto the palette. So this is what it's applied. This is the sponge side. This is the brush side. I think I like it better with the brush. So I have evened it out a little bit. I feel like I look a little shiny. I don't have oily skin. I don't know if it's the primer that's really moisturizing my skin, but I just feel like a little shiny. We do have the pressed powder to go through, so maybe that's like what offsets the shininess of the face. But right now, I love the color. So I think that if anything, I might not use the primer and use the one that I normally use. But again, I'm not sure what's causing the shine. If it is the primer, if it's the foundation, what's going on. So we'll move on to the pressed powder. I think I may do concealer just so I can set the whole face at once. But right now I have a little bit mixed feelings just because I'm normally not this shiny right here. The powder, build, set, touch up for flawless skin coverage control is in your hands. Build coverage for best results. Use with Changemaker primer and foundation. I am going to put on a little concealer because I still can see some dark circles. Again, this is a medium coverage, so it's not going to cover everything. So I'm back. I did add some eyebrow gel as well as concealed my under eyes and a little bit more on my face. So let's go ahead and dig into the pressed powder. I am going to use the little puff that comes with it because I want to see how well that performs. The powder that I use now is just the Coty Airspun. I think it's $8 or something like that at Target, Walmart, anywhere that I think that makeup is sold. So any like drugstore. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I've just started into the powder game, so I'm not really sure about techniques and all that. I am just going to go ahead and take my best whack at it and we'll see kind of where it ends up. So again, I got the one light. A little swish in there. When I swish, you do get a nice color. You can kind of see the powder on there. I will probably wipe away some of the bake after I do my eyeshadow. I don't know if I want to set the whole face because it doesn't say not to. It just says to build coverage. I may just look anywhere else that it's shiny and apply some there because again, I feel like a little bit shiny right now and I'm normally not. So yeah, I'm a little bit torn. I think it does look good. I think that definitely took some shine away. I also feel like I honestly look crazy right now. Yikes, a-roni. So that is it. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, highlight, and then I will check back in with you guys so we can review the lip crayon, which I forgot to mention is $24. So we'll see how this performs. Okay, so I am back. I've done the rest of my makeup minus the lip, and let's go ahead and dig right into that. I'm really excited to see how this performs. It is $24, which compared to other lip crayons, I'm trying to think if that's like a good price or a bad price. It really is all about how it's performing. Right now, I'm very impressed with the powder and the foundation, and I guess really kind of the primer too. I think that my skin looks like just perfect. I don't know, I don't have any complaints right now. I think the powder took the shine away, which is what it's made to do, so that's always good. But I just think overall, I love the product so far. We're gonna see how it wears, of course. I will check in at the end of the video, but overall, so far so good. I did do my eyes with the Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, Mini Controversy, and Conspiracy palette. If you want to see me kind of unbox these and do two different looks, I will leave a card in the upper right hand corner. Go ahead and click that video and watch me do two different, completely different looks with both of these palettes. I really liked filming that video, so I really hope that you do go ahead and give it a watch, as I had a lot of fun filming it as well. So, next and final thing. Bold matte color that can keep up with you. I don't think there are any instructions on it. This is enriched with wild African mango extract. It doesn't really smell like anything, which is good. It just kind of smells like a normal lipstick. I do like the cap for some reason. I like that it's like curved like that. Just as a reminder, this is $24. We will see how it works. It is a screw up and then you screw it down. So let's try it on. I really like the color, which I think is why I probably did the eyes the color that I did. I don't know if this is too dramatic for medieval times, but hopefully we get the red night and I'm just blending in. But oh, I really like this color. This is really pretty. It's like just enough. The application is nice and smooth. I don't know how long this tip will realistically last. Like, I lined my lips just a little bit, but if I keep using it, I think it's going to not stay as a tip, which is fine. I don't normally line my lips. I think I just kind of did that to use the point, but this applied really nicely. That's a different story. I didn't put on mascara. Maybe that's why I feel like I look weird. For my mascara, I did just use the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. It was a sample that I got in my Birchbox. So I do like this mascara. I feel like I love the wand on it as well. I get so many samples in all of like the different subscription boxes that I have that I feel like I don't really even need to buy makeup, which is really nice. I mean, I'm paying for the makeup, but it's nice that I get the sample sizes because then they don't really expire. They expire, but I never get to the point where they expire because I just use it up so quickly and then I just move on to the next sample. So, life hack, I really like the subscription boxes, as well as sign up for Influenster. You can go ahead and fill out surveys and get free boxes for review. I do have a link in my description below that you can click on. I get 5 referral bonus points, and go ahead and sign up and then start getting boxes for review. And they are free. It's 100% free. There's nothing that you have to do. All you have to do, well, it's free. You don't have to, nothing you have to pay. All you have to do is review the products honestly, and you're set. So this is the final look. I do think that it turned out really well, especially for the first impression. So we're gonna go ahead and hang out for a bit, go to medieval times. I will check back in with you guys after in terms of a wear test, and we'll close it out there. I am, though, going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, just to give it a fair shake. I set all of my foundation and all of my makeup with the Morphe Setting Mist, so I don't want to not set it and then say it didn't stay on, and I also don't want to tell you guys, oh, it was great, and not tell you that I am setting my face. I could just walk through a mist of that all day. So that's the look, and I will talk to you guys soon. We are off to the mall before we go to medieval times, but I wanted to do a check-in in natural light. It's currently snowing in Chicago area, so he's scraping off the car while I am warming it up. And I just wanted to say a quick check-in that I love this foundation. Like, it looks so natural. It looks so nice. I'm thrilled. But again, I wanted to do just a quick check-in, kind of in like natural daylight. It's a little gloomy today, but the snow kind of brightens everything up. And again, I'll check in with you guys later. Held up really well. So I would give this right now probably an 8 out of 10. I want to try it probably a couple more times before I really know how it is. But first impressions, I'm really, really impressed with everything. So hey guys, just wanted to check in. It is the morning after, and I removed the foundation and everything off my face, and I didn't see any like reaction to it or anything like that. So it is part of the being like cruelty free. I'm sure that the ingredients in the foundation and primer and everything are better for your skin. I have a blemish here, but I had that before. I'm not like too worried about it, but I just wanted to hop on and say that my skin reacted positively to everything, which is always good. I don't have too sensitive of skin, but it was nice to know that I could take it off and I'm not going to see any dryness or anything like that after applying the makeup. So the foundation does come in a lot of different skin tones and skin types. So I will insert a photo here of all of the different shades that you can purchase. And that was kind of it. I just wanted to make sure I included that. It does seem like a pretty inclusive line. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. Or if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye.